Hello and welcome to Snowrunner. Today we're doing a first look at the White Western Star. Now this one is part of the max pack I've been looking at, which is made by XD00DX001, and I've done quite a few of these already, so this is the next one we got to do. We've got a couple more left on the pack and we still got a bit of testing to do. I'm still having a bit of trouble with the active suspension, so we're going to use the raise today because that seems to work a treat. And I thought we'd go and do a vehicle recovery, as we've got a Kodiak which we can go and pick up, so I think we're going to do that one. I'm UK Gamer 808 and I'll be taking you on this first look of the Western Star. So let's go into the garage and choices. So there's the standard engines we got, and they are slightly tweaked as well, and we've got quite a few different configurations on this. Now I might have to have a word, because it'd be nice to have some of the standard engines where I'm pretty sure they're a little bit tweaked anyhow. So we're using the military one, which is the top one, which has got plenty of power. You can see it's got the S Plus rating on that one. And then gearbox wise, we've got the 3 different gearbox. Now this is bespoke to the max pack, where you've got 5 gears, 6 gears and 8 gear gearbox, which you've got all the high range high, and the high is knocks you up an extra gear. And then we've obviously got the standard ones as per normal. And then going on suspension wise, we've got the active, and it's a shame because the active it does raise it really high. It's quite good and it's been quite stable, but it seems to be solid at the moment where there's a bit of an issue with it. So we're gonna, there's the stock, there's the active, and then you've got the raised, which is sort of the lower position of the active. So we stick with the raised today because that's got a little bit more give. Now going on to tyre options, got loads of different tyre choices. Let's turn that round so we can see. Absolutely loads of different tyre choices there. And we've got the square wheels if you want those for a bit of comical value. They're quite funny actually. And then he's also added, we got the Caterpillar ones in there. They look pretty badass, don't they? I like them. And then we've got all these other tyre options, and then onto the chains, and check them out. They're pretty awesome. Loving that. And we got twins on the back there. And I don't think we had triples on this one. No, we got triples on the front as well, which I've got to try them out. We won't try them out today. I think we'll have to go to Alaska and try them out and put them through the snow and see how that goes, because the snow is the same dynamic really as the mud. There's not much difference, so we'll give them a go, especially with those triples on the back. It'd be interesting to see if they get more traction or not, or whether it's just more for show, because I don't think we can zoom out. I wish they'd sort this camera out so we can actually zoom out and have a look. It's so close all the time. It's pants, but I do like the look of those pretty nice tyres. And then moving on, winch options. Now this is another one what's bespoke to this pack, where you've got a 25% on the autonomous winch, and then 50% and 100% on there, so they're just longer and stronger. And then we've also got the normal stock, high powered, extended, medium, and all that. Spare wheel, we got the max toolbox on there, which I think we'll take that with us, because we might need that, where it's got 64,000 repairs and the fuel tank and whatever. So if you don't want that, you can just deselect it and then just use the normal tyre options on there, but we'll have that one on there. Now my rank's dropped down again to 7, which does that every time I open something up. And then the filters, I don't think they've changed. The all-wheel drive, but you'll notice, so if you're starting a new game, the all-wheel drive is there. You can see that one's unlocked because I haven't found it yet, but there will be an unlocked one on all of these packs. So it's a case of, if you just started the game and you want to rank up with want all the upgrades for the truck, they'll all be there for you. So it makes it pretty versatile. You can do what you want with it then. So you don't have to worry about finding upgrades. You can just find the upgrades as you play the game. So we've got 2 different cranes. Now these are the max cranes, and I've tried this one out. These seem to be working fine, and he's got the max crane off the Navi. Now these are got higher lifting capacity to the standard ones, and that's the standard crane there, and he's also done the same with the max crane on the back there, so that you should be able to pick up whatever you want with. That's another one I still haven't tested. And then we've got the van add-ons, and you've got the max van add-on there, which you can see we've got that's the standard one, it gives you 806, and then the max one gives you 64,000, which if you're using OP vehicles, a lot of time you get a lot of damage for it. So if you just want to have a blast around, then it's better off having the bigger add-ons and what have you. But you should be fine with the toolkit, because that gives you plenty anyhow. Same with the max maintenance frame add-on, where you've got the standard one there, and then let's get that so we can actually see the lettering a little bit better. Let's get it out there, that's a little bit better. So you can see that's got the 1400 on the tank, and then 5 spare wheels and repair points on the standard one. And then I don't know why we've got 2 there actually. I'll have to have a look at that later. Then obviously we've got the sideboard to go on the back, the fuel tank on there, and then the max fuel tank, which gives you 3800 capacity, so it more or less doubles it. And yeah, there seems to be 2 of them, I don't know why that is. And then the standard loading cranes, which you get, and then saddle high, saddle low. And then moving on to fenders, haven't changed. Front side, yeah, that hasn't changed. Rooftop, and we've got these LED configurations, which the LEDs are a lot brighter than the standard ones, and it's got all the other normal frame add-ons, all the other rooftop configurations you can have. And that one, we've got the LED bumper with the LED bumper. So basically you've got those LED lights on there, and you'll see the difference in the brightness on those, because they're really bright. Moving on to miscellaneous, that's the same with the exhaust and the rims. Yeah, he's added the Caterpillar rims there, so we've got a few different other rim configurations. We'll have that one just because it's different. And then we got all the normal colours what we've had. I think we keep it all in yellow, just how it is. And then going on to your bobbleheads, if you want that, you can have your bobblehead in there, and then all your accessories and what have you. Stickers, I get really excited by stickers, and then your outside stickers as well. And then obviously the hood ornaments, which is part of phase 2. There's going to be a lot of trucks what I've got this, and we go with a bulldog on the front of that one. So that is what you get for it at the moment. Now this can change because this hasn't been released or anything yet. It's still not available, as we've got lots more testing to do on it. So today we are going to use a trailer. So I thought we've got the decent winch, so we shouldn't have any problems with winching it. And we'll go and recover a vehicle, and we'll hook it up to the trailer and do it that way, because I haven't really tried any out with any semi-trailers. So let's give that one a go. Let's hook that up. Job's a good one. Now this engine has got quite a bit of power on it. Put it into the, you see, as soon as you put it into the all-wheel drive, it starts flying off. So I think we can go and pick up the Kodiak, and we shouldn't have any issues with it. Right, so there's the normal lighting you can see there, and then as soon as you put the LED ones on, you see it in the night time, it's really bright, just like that. See, they're really bright, make a hell of a difference. That's a hell of a beam. The lighting on this game is absolutely awesome. Really good job with it. And let's go back to, that'll do, 6 o'clock. So he's just getting going, and then we'll head our way out the back down here, where, yeah, it's a shame about the active not working, because it does raise it up really high, but not too high where it's unstable. You can see with we got the overpower engine on here, and it should just eat up this. Well, he says that he starts digging in. Let's go into the low. It has got permanent all-wheel drive as well. We do low plus, so going through the mud and what have you, we shouldn't really have any issues, as long as I don't go too fast, because a lot of time you just spin the wheels up and you don't get traction. But you can see we get plenty of traction through that mud, no problem. Now the White Western, it was one of those trucks I didn't use for ages, where I just didn't like the look of it. I went and recovered it, and I think I sold it more or less straight away, where I just got rid of it, where it was like, no, I don't really like that one. But as soon as you got the upgrades on it, it's a really nice truck. And that's the advantage with the max pack, you'll get all the upgrades from the start. So if you're new to the game, you can just come in and grab whatever you want. You'll have all the top engines, everything you need, all the tyre choices, because when you start, the main thing you don't get is all the tyre choices and raised. Obviously you've got to find the raised, but that's the advantage with these mods, you'll be able to have all these packs from the start. Whoa, there we go, it's a little bit too quick at times. So I probably should have used the engine underneath, where this one is a little bit overpowered, but never mind. So if we head our way down this way, we've got a Kodiak out the back what needs recovering. And is it? Yeah, it is down here. Am I going the right bloody way here? Yes, you've just gone past it, that's all. I was thinking, I know it's around here. I didn't look familiar. But we were head along the water's edge, because we're not going to have any issues. You see, it's just pulling like a train, no problem whatsoever, and it performs a hell of a lot better with the suspension working properly. We're not jumping around so much. Now I probably wanted to reverse this one in really, so I'll tell you what, let's see if we can swing it around over that way. Right, see if we can get that swung round. I'll tell you what, let's get the winch on the go to drag us over that way. Now I think I did use the 50-meter winch instead of the longer one, because at the moment you use the 100-meter one, it gives you far too many winch options, and ideally 50 meters is fine. If you're 50 meters away, then you should be able to find something to grab on with. Now I haven't tried this at all, but I thought, well, we're on the PTS, so we have the advantage of being able to secure onto the back. So I'll tell you what, let's put that there, activate the ramp, lower that down like that. Then we're going to not restore the crane, we're going to use the crane. Let's get rid of that, because I'm hoping it will reach it from here. Not that you need to use the crane, but no, I'll tell you what, it's not going to, is it? We're going to have to do the winch on the back of the truck first, on the trailer. Oh, let's get it a little bit closer. Where's the winch? There they go. And then if we can select the right one, there it is, and let's drag that on the back. Yeah, see, this is what I didn't like about it. Sometimes it just, it's why I wanted to use the crane. So let's try and see if we can. I'll tell you what, we're probably better off just lining up the back of the trailer a little bit, and then hopefully we can winch it. Yeah, there we go. So let's try and get the winch on the go again, and we do it on that side, and then that should just winch it just like that. And we're nearly on. Change the winch positions. Now these trailers, it would have been nice to have a winch position right in the middle at the front, but there isn't one. I don't know why that is the case. And I'll tell you what, I did the wrong bloody one then, didn't I? So there it is there. And where has it gone? There it is. If we winch that side, hopefully it'll come on the back. Yes, it will. Now I wonder if it'll work with the thing is, this might not even work with the crane. Oh, it is. It's showing up now. Brilliant. So hopefully, yeah, that's more like it. So now we can winch in, and this is why I wanted to use the crane. So then you've got this little bit of movement. If you want to pull it over that way a little bit, you can, and then we can winch in a little bit. Hopefully it drag it over a bit. Go on, get it lined up. Yeah, that's a bit more like it, where it just gives you that extra option with the crane there. And it looks like we're on the back. We are. Let's just winch that in a little bit closer. That'll do. Job's a good un. So let's release the winch. Release the winch, restore the crane, and then pack truck. There we go, packed on the back. And then we'll activate the ramp. Easy as that. Right, now we just got to get it out of here. And hopefully, let's go into a bit of low plus, because I'll tell you what, we want to probably go. Of course, we won't go reversed yet, because it won't let me reverse. Not in low. You'd have thought I'd know that by now. We want to go over that way, but that one log's in the way. So let's get the winch on the go again, and then we can get over to that tree and drag us over. Just past that log. Lovely. Just like that. And I think we ought to use a bit of low just to drag this out. We should get a bit of traction as soon as we get out of this mud a little bit. And yeah. No problems. I think we'll drag it out. I probably should have gone that way, but never mind. We will go this way. We go on round. Because this one we've got to take back to the farm. But it is, I just love the way you can just use these trailers now. Where I've spoken to other people on the channel about this before, where they said, well, I'll just winch it back. And it's like, I like the ability to not be able to winch it back, where you can just put it straight on the back of a truck now. Don't worry about it falling off. And you shouldn't have any problems. You just sit there. Job's a good one. We just need a few more trailers now. Now XD00DX001, he's also done some trailer packs, and I haven't had a chance to look at those, where he's added quite a few different slot options to them, but I'll hopefully have a look at those in the next few days. Hopefully. I'm just so busy at the moment, so much to do. I've been preparing quite a few videos for phase 2 release, where I won't drop them until phase 2 comes. For your upgrade locations on the 2 new maps, which are pretty awesome, those new maps. I can't see anyone complaining about them. They're pretty cool. Well, it'd be interesting to see how we get on through the mud down here, as I might try and use power and go straight over the top of it all, but I think we're going to dig in if we go too fast. But let's go for it. Power down. Mud flying everywhere. Yeah, I thought it might have done that. Let's go into low so we can get a little bit of momentum going first. We might be able to get up to the next one. Yeah, we're not spinning up. We're still getting traction. Awesome. And back into the auto. But the Western, I haven't had any issues with this one so far. Well, apart from the active, that seems to be the only problem with it, where it's got a just hard suspension. So it there's no give with it. That steering might be a little bit too fast. I wish I was using the wheel really, and then you don't tend to do it too far. Whoa, got a bit of a slide on the back there. That might be down to the tyres on the trailer, or we've just got a bit too much power to put down. But I thought I'd do something a little bit different today, where I could keep just having a little drive around, so start using these trailers and doing a little bit of recovery. Makes it a little bit more interesting. You can see we put, oh wow, I thought I was going to hit that straight away. You put the power down, and yeah, we've got plenty of speed with the top engine. As you can see, it's flying. I know we've gone past the farm, but well, here we go. It's sliding around. Go on then, we'll do a little, I think we'll have to turn around here. It shouldn't be an issue with my driving skills, he says. Right, hang on, stop. There you go. Let's try and get that round that tree. We start getting it to turn, we should be fine. Yes, look at that. Driven like a pro, he says. Yes, look at that, lovely. Right, get the power back down. And onward. Away we go. So yeah, this is another one of my favourite trucks. I haven't been using it very much, but it's got a lot of power to it, even without the using the standard engines. It's a really good truck. It's just one of those you find that on Snowrunner. The really old trucks what don't look all that, they end up to be pretty good trucks. There it is, task complete. No issues whatsoever. Whoa. Apart from my driving. Right, get rid of that. And then we can head off back down. Whoa, spin it round. There we go. It's a bit hard driving with the back trailer, but I do prefer it because otherwise you've got that view and then you can't see what's going on with the trailer really. Whereas that one, it's a good little view. So there it is. That is the White Western Star Max, part of the Max pack, which is going to be coming for console mods, which hopefully they're not going to be too much further away. I hope not, because we've been waiting and waiting. I'm expecting phase 2 to drop next week, and then console mods shouldn't be far after that. So I hope you've enjoyed this episode with the White Western Star and part of the Max pack. Now if you want to go and see any of the other vehicles, then go and have a look on the channel. I've done quite a few already, and I think I've got about 2 or 3 left more to do, and then we start looking at the scouts, because we've got quite a few scouts in the scout pack. Right, that doesn't help that view when you're trying to reverse it. So thanks for watching, and I will see you on the next one.